going. So we have been writing a synth song together, and what I found was I'm really kind of thinking that I wanted to kind of review what we've done so far. I want to really like this song, and so what I've actually done offline is I have again reviewed some of the vocal melodies, some of the parts, and I like where we're going, but I wanted to give it a little bit different feel. And so let's review where we are, and let's review some of the changes I've made, and I think you're gonna like it. So let's just let's start this again. I'm going here. There we go. So again, some opening pad. I like that. Bass line is cool. I like the string part here. Hi-hats are going. And the snare. This is kind of an open part for the vocals, as I explained. And then there's this rhythmic part. Some vocals. Kind of a vocal idea there, but I'm not going to play it. And then we went into this B part, which I like. I felt like maybe we need to go a little bit different direction with that. And that's what you do with songwriting. I mean, we've got something here, so we will probably save this as an option or an idea, but move on to something a little bit different. And I'm going to tell you, it is a bit different. I'm just going to kind of leave it at that, kind of save a little time. But that was fun. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this. Sure, I'll save it. I haven't made any changes. Then we're going to open up what I'm calling this episode. And I'll point out some things I changed, but then we'll listen to it. Yep. Come on. You can do it. There we go. All right, so this is looking a little different. Okay, some of what I did is snare. I've changed the snare. There was kind of a rhythmic back and forth, and it's fine, but I wanted something a little straightforward, a little less jumpy. I've got a couple extra fills in here. You'll like those. One of the main things I did is I really like this bass legato that kind of just opens up as you hold it. And I want to bring that more through. So I did that, but then I wanted some motion. So I have a couple bass. Well, this one doesn't have as much bass in it, but the bass legato is doing it. So as I'm listening to it in headphones, there is some sub. And then maybe this polyarp. So that will give it its movement. Now, the other thing I did that's going to kind of change the whole vibe of this is instead of kick, 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 and then I was going to bring it up a notch, maybe every quarter note. But I just went ahead and did that already. As I'm looking at it, I noticed I didn't do it all the way through, so that may be something that I'll adjust. Yeah, so then I added a couple extra things. There's this pulse that this is kind of cool. And this sound is called Black Celebration. Isn't that great? And I thought those were cool. So now we kind of actually have a real hook in here, and we still have that string. So tell me what you think of this. I think you're gonna like it, and then we can start going from that. And I have a melody I kind of really like on this. If we go verse, and I was thinking this might be a chorus, but I'm actually now thinking that we might just go to this kind of chorus. So here we go. From the top. Starting with the bass instead. Then we'll bring in that pad, very kind of soft pad. Here we go. Hear that kick, gives it a little drive. You could actually do this 2 more times. liking the way it's sounding. And it may just popped on, but I've done some changes to what we did previously. I got the kicks going more often, especially right here. So I'm going to delete this. And it kind of gives it a lot of drive. I feel like this might have to be stronger, might have some snare. Maybe the first time we can do it without a snare. One time, maybe during a drop down, we can do it without drums. We'll see. Yeah, so that's kind of all that we did. So I've hidden some parts here all the way down that we had that I did kind of dump our previous bass line. But I'm really liking how this is sounding. I like the legato. I like the drive. This intro part is really a lot more like an intro or hook. You got that string, and then you've got this here. I almost feel like it needs to be twice. I know you will, I know you won't fade to my heart. I know you will, I know you won't take to my heart. No, now when you say, now when you hear. Well, that's kind of a little bit of what I was doing with the, I don't know what the words will be. So I was kind of changing that around too. We did a lot of 6 vocal melodies before this, but it was the other arrangement. But this little harmony here. Yeah. So, this is really working for me. I like what we had before, but I'm going to be honest. This is kind of moving me and inspiring me, and that's what you need when you're writing a song. You need to be inspired by it. A lot of times, especially as you go through a song over and over and trying to write something, it can get repetitive, and so I feel more sure about this. I mean, it touches me, and that's what counts. It's got to touch you first before it can touch others. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a lot on this episode, but to introduce some of the changes here. Definitely, like I said, actually not hearing the snares. Yeah, this got messed. There's something weird about this. So I'm definitely going to have to... I had a really nice snare in there, and I must have changed it. So it should be the same as this. DR straight Kit Kats? And what is this? Kit Kats. It's like Kit Kats. DR straight Kit Hats. Well, I'm going to troubleshoot that offline. The snare is really good here, but I've messed it up. So I will have to find an older version or a previous before I messed it up. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode as is, and we will come back with some more creative work next time. Maybe figure out a vocal for, since we've kind of pulled this vocal for the verse, we're going to need to know how this chorus fits into the mix. No pun intended. And part of that is going to be figure out if we use snare. I'm kind of thinking we need a snare. It's also going to determine, we may have to change the chords of this, that sort of thing. It's got kind of a build. And then some of the instruments drop out. That bass keeps going, kind of keeps it connected. So is that the right approach? I don't know yet. Also, vocally, if we decide a melody needs to go a little bit different, we may need to change those bass chord progressions, which is kind of going up and then a bit down and up at the very end. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Kind of just a short episode, like I said, and be looking for episode 7, where we start off to build on this, let's call it a revision of where we started. But that's how songwriting works. So thank you for tuning in. Bye, everybody. And we will talk to you later.